Hi, this is Talk It Out with Dr. Vince. I'm Dr. Vince, and then welcome to our show on YouTube. Today I have as my guest Jeffrey Riedel. Jeffrey is a famous designer as well as model of the 80s, 70s, as well as the present day. And Jeffrey's brought some of his books and some of the things he's done. So Jeffrey, just tell us a little something about yourself and about what you're wearing and all that, and do you design this jewelry?
Yeah, I've designed my jewelry that I'm wearing. Yes, that.
What do you got there? We got
what you got on your hand?
Yeah, we got the rings and the bracelets and the...
This pin, yeah.
Wow, that looks... What is it supposed to be of?
It's just abstract.
Okay. And so this is you back in the 70s.
Correct.
Right.
Late 70s, yes.
And tell us about yourself back then. How old are you there?
I am 18 and a half
Wow.
here, yeah. 18 and a half.
And this is before you started working for Wilhelmina.
Correct.
One of the top fashion agencies
Correct.
in New York.
Correct.
In the world.
Correct.
Right. And so can you transition us a little bit from there? Where are we going?
This again is Jeffrey Bean. This is
the
for
designer.
Jeffrey Bean. This again is an outtake from Jeffrey Bean's collection. That's a sweater. That's an editorial shot for him. Let's go back over to here. Okay, hands.
Oh, your
Then
hand
I did
model.
tons
Right.
of
You really
hands.
made a lot of money in
I
that.
did a lot of money in hands. Marine Midland Bank. That was enormous.
That was a big billboard,
My
right?
fan.
Yeah, Park Avenue. That was a gigantic one. This was again editorial. There, that's the cutout from it. That's the original shoot. That's that went in the newspaper. This was Perry Ellis.
Right. You got this from Perry Ellis. Correct?
Yes, I got that from Paris as well.
You were in his last runway show.
I was. I did his last runway show. Yes, at Bloomingdale's. That picture obviously is taken out of there. It was used for something else.
So this is so nice to look back at one's life.
This is out of GQ.
And this is when you were 17.
Again, that's GQ. Yes. Then this again is Welch's.
Welch's.
These are major hand things. This is
Look at
again
the hair.
editorial.
Look at the 80s.
You know, this is her name is Heather Kuhn. She was in the Robert Palmer video. They dyed her
right.
black, and she was one with because she has such wonderful lips. They
The
used
girls
her.
faking like they're
They're
playing,
playing the guitar. She's
Yeah.
one of the girls. And it was shot by Donna Damari. She was a very famous photographer of the day. And that was my lead picture. This was, again, the polo look happening, you know, when they were starting to go into the Ralph look.
Ralph
with
Lauren,
The
right.
very big lead-in of that.
Okay, there's you are out there with all the...
Canadian things. International model. So it was
Right.
like, this is Dunhill Cigarettes.
These, you said you did a lot of different...
I've done every credit card.
cards.
Exactly.
And you said you had to hold this for like 10 minutes, the acorn,
that's...
for a paint ad.
That's for Pratt and Lambert, exactly. Yeah, exactly. This is one of the books. This is one of
Right.
the books.
And now we transition into...
The news.
Well, of course, you
more
still...
modern.
What magazine? This was...
Video Today.
And
Yeah.
here's you.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the center.
Look at those 3D glasses from the 80s.
Yeah, and that a hoop.
Yeah, totally.
So you know, that's the again the editorial thing where they transition.
Oh, right,
The
into a
editorial. They
story.
go high. You can see me in
You're
a tuxedo,
creating a
and then you can
story.
see me like doing.
And
this
now we are present
other
day.
business.
Look how we are. Look at that, some car.
Oh yeah, my Beamer. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And editorial, which is
Right.
cool. And I have a lot of looks. You know, you try to get as many looks as you can. And
Again, still, what years is this?
this is not that long ago. This maybe
Wow.
6 years ago. So that's not that old. And then there's things by Diego. That's an Argentino photographer. He's wonderful. He's excellent. Again, Paris. And
Do people still walk
this
around
is
with these
Isaac
books?
Marahi. He's a he's a
that's
famous
right.
designer. He's
Yes.
a wonderful guy.
Yes.
He's a great friend and a good
What's
person.
that fur? What are
Yeah.
you doing wearing that fur? All right.
And it's shot in Paris.
All right. So, Jeffrey, tell us, this is the most recent picture.
This is pretty close. This isn't that old. This is just one of the shots that I used for my tux thing for Elegant
This
Stuff.
is a billboard,
Billboard,
of you
yeah. I
in
had
New Mexico.
I had 10 billboards out in New Mexico.
10 billboards.
Yes, and I've done I don't know how many commercials out there for the gambling casinos, Buffalo Thunder, La Fonda Hotel, things like that, which is really cool. And done a lot of extra work in a lot of films out there. Yeah, it's
Well,
really
it's
cool.
great, Jeffrey. I mean, you've had such a life. You've done so many things.
It ain't over yet.
And what would be your advice to the audience about like being creative and about you're a gay man and how you feel that everyone should get to know more gay people because knowing gay men, and their creativity
You learn so much from them.
Exactly. You know, I just feel that you really need to always open up to new people and ask questions, because they'll give you tons of answers. If you're interested in what they're doing, they'll be interested in what you're doing.
Yeah, everyone wants to tell their story. Okay, well, thank you.
Right. Most people have a lot to say too, and there's much more behind just the look, you
Right.
know, than
And that
what you say.
beauty, we're talking about beauty, and beauty is not only in the outside, though
Yes.
you've benefited from that throughout
Correct.
your life, that it's also, everyone has that chance to be beautiful.
Well, Cindy
And-
Crawford said, you know, she was born with a pretty package, but she's also beautiful inside, so that's another thing.
And beauty's inside it as well, not just on the outside. Thank you so much. This is Talk It Out with Dr. Vince. Thank you, Jeffrey Riedel. And please tune in for our show every Sunday night at 12 midnight on WRHU 88.7 FM.